Hello all, Nick Calabro here, founder of highticketcommunities.com. And if you're a coach or a consultant or an online course creator trying to grow or start your business online, you're probably finding a few different methods that are really popular out there. Two ends of the spectrum, ultimately. You've got the really, really low end of the spectrum where you're trying to sell something for $5, something for $9, right? Bring people into your email list, get them on a really, really low ticket thing, no decision making necessary. They're going to buy it, then you're going to be able to do all the marketing in the world to them later on, right? Or the entirely other end, right? Where it's super high ticket, right? We're going to have a really simple structure here, an ad, application, bring them onto a call, close them onto something that's $10,000 plus, right? These are your really two options right now. And I really, really am sick and tired of these being the only two options. And the reason why that these options are mostly popular is because on one end, you're getting a lot of volume, right? You're bringing a lot of people in at a really, really low ticket, right? What are you going to end up with after that? You're going to have people canceling, refunds, nonsense, unhappy customers, right? You get cheap people coming in, you're going to have a cheap experience thereafter. Okay, of course, you're going to be able to convert some onto higher ticket calls and products thereafter. However, the experience is not going to be the same as if you were just going straight after the high ticket customers right off the bat. Okay, so then that end of the spectrum looks something like this. Okay, you don't have to do anything, no nonsense, no dealing with cheap low ticket things. You're only working with the higher top of the echelon people that are only going to pay you top dollar. Charge what you're worth. All this kind of nonsense as well. Well, the problem with that model is that you go broke doing it, right? Because the only way that it works right now is if you're spending a ton of money on advertising and you're really injecting yourself into the market enough to get those really, really high ticket people. Of course, both of these methods work, okay? However, they're not the only method that works. What I like to do, and what I want to show you how we're doing this, is directly in the middle of both of those, okay? We're not selling something for $9. We're not selling something for $10,000. What are we doing? What is the middle ground? Oh, okay, what, you're selling a webinar for $300 and then after that bringing them into something else? Not even that, okay? What is the most valuable thing of your training, of your coaching, of your online course? It's probably the hand-holding that they get during that entire process, okay? An online course is just 10 hours of nonsense, okay? We can deduce what we need from that, okay? And it's gonna be worth $1,000 possibly, and if they can't make it happen after that, then who's it really on, you or them? Right? This is kind of what we tell ourselves as coaches and online course creators. However, the hand-holding is what actually gets them a result. What are they actually buying? The result, okay? So then, of course, then you end up in that other end of the spectrum where you're selling the really, really high touch. We're going to get you that result no matter what it takes. You're working directly with us. Where is that middle ground? The middle ground is really in the people that are buying this along with everyone else. Okay, so come with me down a quick journey for a second. You go into an Apple store, okay? They have a kind of area there, something like a lobby, if you will. And people are going to be buying their phones, their laptops, whatever they may be buying in there. You have access to all the other people inside that room along with you. They're interested in something similar, aren't they? Right? You have a lot of Apple enthusiasts even in that one room. Now, your landing page, where someone's going to check out on your whatever it might be, we don't have no idea who else is in that room along with us. Wouldn't that be the most valuable thing? How many times do you go onto a course or a coaching offer and they even tout that the most valuable thing that you're going to get out of this is the community? Okay, then why aren't you selling me the community? Okay, Apple even sells the community because they're very open. They're very big with having all their people showing off everything. Okay, they love the crowds, right? They love having a line outside. Okay, how are you creating a line outside? A little pop-up on your thing that says someone nearby just bought this, okay? When in reality, having all of those people structured inside a community is actually the product that we sell, okay? It's surrounded by our main signature offer, just like the Apple Store does have their high-ticket items there, okay? But if you want to come in for a phone case, you may, and you're still going to get access to the people that are inside that room along with you. Okay, this is the structure of high-ticket communities. Okay, we build out our course, our structure, our training, whatever that might look like. You might already have it. Okay, you might be refining it. You might be trying to build bigger, better things on top of it to charge a higher fee for even those. Okay, but the bottom line is bringing people into that community, it runs itself because you have other people inside. Okay, you have a network. Okay, and then you even have paying customers that we're then able to give those higher ticket signature offers to. Okay, we're able to offer it to them. We're able to market to them. Okay, and when we look at this, it's not, you're not paying to actually get the people in there. They're even paying to get the opportunity to be pitched to in the first place, because the community by itself is already offering enough value by itself, okay, where they don't even need to get that higher ticket item from you. If they do and they want more hand holding, that's perfectly fine, okay? But not even necessary, because the community, the structure, the onboarding flow, the vault of content that you create, it's so valuable. People are happy to pay for this on a monthly basis. And now here's the kicker. What are they paying? This is not nonsense, low ticket, foot in the door. Okay, you have a high ticket, a high value community here. Okay, we're talking people are going to easily pay something from $97, okay, $147, $250 per month to be part of this. Okay, because they're getting the same exact result of that multi-thousand high ticket offer. And you're just structuring it in a community that's easier to manage, easier to implement, okay, and easier for people to come inside, because it's up to you now to offer enough value month after month to the point where they're not going to be canceling the same way that they might have canceled your online course, but you already collected the money and now you end up with unhappy customers, okay? Leave it up to the customer if they want to stay on for 12 months, 18 months, 2 years, or if they want to come in for 2 months, get a little value out of it, make a connection, and be on their merry way. We don't care either, because we're being paid for the entire process from beginning to end. Okay, so how are we creating these online communities, these exclusive membership communities that actually generate 5 figures per month much faster than any online course could have possibly? Okay, again, the trick is that they're not having to make the decision of a $1,000 offer or a $10,000 offer or even a phone call, okay, but to get instant access to a community of people who are in their niche doing the same thing that they are. It's a much easier sell, okay? It's self-serve, and you end up with monthly recurring revenue right off the bat. Okay, you don't have to make an extra sale and say, oh, we're going to do some extra maintenance with you, maybe just a little bit of an extra fee month after month. No, this is the deal from the very beginning. You get access to this growing community that is constantly pouring value in there for everybody to access. You could just walk in that room, just come into that room, okay, easy little monthly fee, stay as long as you like. You as the business owner get a pool of people who are willing and able to work with you, who are already paying for access to your community, and ultimately they're getting the constant value. You get the constant impact. The structure works much better than any online course, than any coaching program I've ever seen. So once again, I'd love to show you exactly how we're structuring this, how we're making these communities so valuable that we actually do end up with a regular lifetime value of 18 months, whatever it is that you're charging for the membership per month. Okay, we're going to show you exactly how we make them so valuable that you get people coming in, that they're sticky, that they're coming in that first month, that within that first day even, they're going to get so much value out of it that they end up sticking around for much longer than you're going to be able to even sell an online course at the end of the day. Okay, say you're selling an online course for $1,000. Okay, you have something that's worth $250 a month. You only have to keep somebody on for 5 months, not even an entire half of a year to recoup the money that you were going to get through the online course in the first place. So I'd love to show you how we're doing this. We got a couple different communities right now. Some of them on autopilot. Some of them we have sales staffs on. I'd love to show you exactly what we're doing on the back end, how we're bringing people in, how we're building out these communities to be so valuable, how we're retaining people for 12, 18, 24 months. I'd love to show you all of it. Just click below. I have a little short training where I think it's 15, 16 minutes long. I show you exactly the back end, exactly what the siphon looks like. Okay, it's not quite a funnel anymore. It's more like a siphon, right? Because we're not really pushing people out anymore, but instead we're actually bringing them into our world in a much more profitable way than any type of $7 foot in the door offer. Honestly, it's nonsense if you're dealing with this. Okay, I'm not sure how anyone's making money. They must have entire staffs dealing with chargebacks and whatnot. It's so not worth it. So click below. I'd love to hear a little bit more. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, I'm Nick Calabro. Now get to work.